everybody, and welcome to another week's reflection. Once again, I hope I find you well, content, at peace with the world and those around you. Continue our reflection on the Gospel of John, chapter 6. And the Israelites were looking for a leader or a Messiah that would give them what they want. Jesus is offering them something much deeper. You could say what they really need, which is a quality of life not experienced on earth in a way, a newly embodied life as part of the resurrection that he promises in relationship with God. And this newly embodied life has a divine share in God's presence, basically. Up until this point, John has been inviting us to believe in the bread of life, in the light of the world, the one sent by God. In this chapter, eating has now replaced believing. Initially, of course, it's a bit of a shock, but metaphorically, this allows us to share of more of who God is. And just as the manna was temporary when the Israelites were wandering through the wilderness, this bread is not just for today, but forever. Both when we're alive, but also when we leave our earthly presence in this realm of the world. I guess the difference is that Jesus is going to lose his life so that we may gain it. In our modern culture, I think it's quite hard for us to accept this free gift. There's got to be strings attached, etc., etc. And I guess in most religions of the world, there are strings attached in order to have a relationship and an eternal relationship with the divine. But in our Christian heritage, this gift that Jesus is giving us, there are no strings attached. An open heart, a trusting faith, even a doubting faith, leads us on the journey to a sacramental life. And I think for me, this is where the rubber hits the road, is how can you and I develop a daily sacramental life where we can indeed eat, metaphorically, share, have communion with the world and with those around us, especially in these COVID times. I hope you find a good table to feast at, and I'll see you next week.